Okay, so this is going to be kind of an interesting one. I want to talk about how you can introduce yourself to a new team, whether you're coming in as a new project manager at a new company, maybe you're coming in as a new estimator or a superintendent, or maybe you're just, introducing yourself to a group of new people. I think this video is going to help you. How do you get over the nerves? How do you present yourself without stepping on people's toes? I'm going to talk about some of these dynamics. I think it'll be helpful for you. So let's dive in. So the first impression is actually not when you go introduce yourself to the person, to this new group, to these people. It's actually when they see you for the first time. How are you dressed? Are your shoulders back? Is your head high? Are you dressed well? How are you? Are you smiling? Are you happy? Are you confident? Are you calm? They're going to be kind of seeing you from a distance at first and kind of making a little bit of, whether they know it or not, a little bit of judgment subconsciously, like whether negative or positive, about who they think you might be and who you are. They're going to be taking note of your body language. So when it comes to meeting these new people, especially individually, you want to take initiative. It's nice if you're coming into this dynamic, if you are the one to take initiative, this really does set yourself up for success. Because if you don't take initiative by meeting these people, and then you're like on the team and you see them like walking by the hallway and things are already kind of like started, it's going to be kind of maybe a little awkward for you guys to, like, maybe that person doesn't want to introduce themselves to you. So go ahead and just take initiative and introduce yourself to everyone and just take that initiative. And when you introduce yourself to them, maybe, prepare a couple bullet points in your head ahead of time of how you want to express your background and maybe some personal hobbies and things like getting to know this new team. And maybe you could express some of the goals and expectations and exciting things for the future that you have, and you can express these things to these people. And this is one that I actually really struggle with this, like we're actually remembering people's names. This is hard because I literally have to hear it twice. Be like, oh, hey, I'm John. I'm like, okay, cool. And what's your name? I'm like, hold on, what was your name again? Like, this is Jake. Jacob is looking at me and he wants his dinner, but I'm filming a YouTube video, so he's gonna have to wait. But know yourself and be like, hey man, what was your name again? John. Oh yeah, great. John. Got it. And then be like, well, John, it was really fantastic to meet you and blah, blah, blah. People like hearing their own name. And then there's some non-verbal communication, like looking people in the eyes. Like I'm looking you in the eyes right now. And if you were here in person, give you a nice firm handshake, not too tight, but not like a sloppy wet fish. Remember to smile and not cross your arms, because that could seem like you're a little bit closed off, unless you're like, just relaxing and people understand. But keep your hands visible and just be relaxed and present yourself with openness, face them, eyes, smile, you'll be fine. And the most important thing about all of this is how you make people feel, because that's what people are going to actually remember. They're not going to remember all these little things that we've talked about so far. They're going to remember how you made them feel. So focus on the vibe, the energy of them and you, and how you can uplift them and listen to them and just make them feel good and heard. And you want to have a few great first interactions with people that you're just getting to know. One way to do this is, and especially if you need it, ask them for help. Be like, hey, can you help me do this thing? And then you're building this connection with someone. They're gonna like you more. They're gonna feel like they can trust you, and you're gonna be more part of that team. And sometimes, not all the time, you can lead certain conversations into a little bit more personal note, right? Get to know people more personally. You're gonna build a greater bond. So anyway, I know this video was a little bit different than my normal videos, but I just wanted to give some insight on maybe, you're starting a new job, or you're coming in to lead a new team or whatever. And if you are interested in actually starting a construction company, growing a construction company, check out jessielane.com. Leave a like on this video, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.